Elleanor is not in a good mood. She and Edgar have been gotten up early. And Cherry, one of the workers in this particular hell on earth, a Utah on earth in Louisiana, is having a difficult time trying to get some breakfast into Elleanor. Yes, this is a mean fire and brimstone parable from the handsome bald guy, the son of Carter and Mary. If I got to spend another Thanksgiving alone, I'm gonna have to tell you what's going on in our mean hell on earth fiction. So Sherry, she stops trying to feed Elleanor for a moment, and she tries to reason with her. Elleanor, it's Thanksgiving. They're being nice to you today. You only have to spend half the day hanging upside down by a painful point. And you get some nice turkey later on. I gotta start my son coffee, make sure I can check. Elleanor bitches. She's bitched all her life. Says, I don't feel like eating. I don't want any of the damn turkey. And this is where Sherry's got to explain things. He's been told how. Part of her job here in this particular hell on earth. She says to Elleanor, and names have been changed to protect the damned. Elleanor, and she's also speaking to Edgar. Oh, I saw a man in a doctor's suit a few days ago. I think his name was misspelled. I do know they had me wait for like 30-45 minutes in his office. And most of the plaques and medical stuff on the walls did not have his name. So the name Edgar being part of that man's identity. Oh, I'm sure it's on the birth certificate and all that. The streets, the unseen business can be very thorough. I'm sure it's that. But what's on wrong? But it tells me that Edgar, no, safety pins on wrong too. Edgar, the name from this, I hope it's the name. It seems like the name. It's been a while since I've worked on it. Edgar, the name from there is making the rains. So Sherry tells both Elleanor and Edgar. Now I got a memory device. Elleanor, Edgar. Names of the damned have been changed. These are fiction. They got plenty of folks, funny replacements. A little taller, a little shorter, a little wider, a little thinner. To put in their shoes. A different race. He says, you, Elleanor, were a personal part of Melton, are a personal part of Melton, not building. Jesus' immaculate house. One of those 1,000 points of light. You're going to see built as somebody tears down the Great Wall of China. Great Wall of Evil that has just me and my stigmata eyes. Used to be all dark brown till 1996. And yeah, I've always been a little leery of doctors. Because of bad experiences. Good experiences, well, with a charity hospital, but bad experiences with those part of that Great Wall of Evil. And yes, also holding back medical research. Doing the exact opposite of what their Hippocratic Oath involves. It may be being kind of vague here, but we're talking about Elleanor and Edgar taking an active part in that Great Wall of Evil. Been around me since Edgewater Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. Good folks there. Brought some nice monks in to chant me to sleep at night. Didn't spend much time there. Great Wall of Evil's been around me, and some folks have been fooling themselves and thinking we're being nice as they take part in that. Oh, what about Melton? Oh, he's doing great. No, he doesn't need anybody to get him work 3:30. Because in the same way your livelihood is gates when you try to call me right now, 424-229-4140, his livelihood has always been gates. And his real livelihood, aside from graphic art or anything I might have ever been a part of, real livelihood is building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Tear down this Great Wall of Evil has just me and all of this imagery. And let's get started building a better world with those 1,000 points of light to be built once you see someone other than me. Man in the shadows with the light of truth. Well, it's still not right. Man in the shadows with the light of truth. The Sherry tells Elleanor there, you were a personal part. You went to school with him. Oh, Monroe, Louisiana was where I grew up, and yeah, the college just a few blocks away is where I went to college. Across town is Jesus Good Shepherd, where I went to school, and not far, just on the other side of the highway, a little further down that way, at St. Frederick's. Oh yeah, that reminds me. When you go to www.meltonprints.blogspot.com, meltonprints, you're going to find a whole lot of stuff like this to print out. Takes you to two places, a Flickr collection and a Google Drive folder. Download this stuff and try to print out through Walmart, especially these big fives. They refused to print them out. They support censorship and don't support our military because a lot of these have our military mottos with them. This we will defend America. I'm making a video of our hijacked lifelines. Go there to those sites, print those out, and try to print them out through Walmart. See if you come across that religious, political, business censorship they are an active part in, and that's what Sherry is explaining to Eleanor in Stone Cold, my man in the shadows with the light of truth, calmly and patiently waiting. Calmly and patiently waiting, watching the world headed for hell until you see someone other than me changing eyes here. She said you were taking a personal part, whether she was with an impersonator or just part of the disinformation campaign. You're in bed with what Milton refers to as his demon, sister, personal knife in the back. You were responsible, not just out here in LA, but for decades. Milton being alone on Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, and Eleanor, you have just begun that first page and that first chapter of a library of pain. Just like Milton has that fountain of youth, yes, in the real world, medical research being passed by, yes. As doctors in Edgar, Dr. Alleman, Dr. Mesa, take active part. Ask them how they reach Milton by phone. When else will your phone not be allowed to work? Check and post in 5 in front of them. In the real world. But Sherry explains to Eleanor that you were a personal part, not only keeping Milton from building that immaculate house to inspire the future and the present of greatness, great opportunity for you. You chose to not take part. You chose to be an active part in holding back that house from being built. So you've just begun that first chapter in that library of pain. Fountain of youth, just like Milton has a fountain of youth in those eyes. Growing a new pair, got to grow a whole new body to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Come see me. Let's get started. And see the man in the shadows with the light of truth. Oh, you'd be surprised the stuff I know from those decades of walking alone. I know I can't do that. Come see me in person. We got a lot of work to do building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Walk through the great wall of evil. And for all of you out there who've had that opportunity. And you've squandered it. It's reading time. Make that call. Make that video call. That's where the meaning, fire, and brimstone fiction. Oh, I got nothing better to do. It's my Thanksgiving. I'm spending alone because of a lot of personal knives in the back from Louisiana. And quite a few out here in California as well. Well, I made that in a nice contact image. Check it out. Recently, hit the heart at Daffodilia, www.christcomplex2.wixsite.com/Daffodilia, Daffodilia. Hit the heart at the top. It'll give you my most recent. Hit the 2 boxes over to the right of that heart, and you will see stuff that's the best through the years of Milton. And you notice one thing. Because of that great wall of evil from a lot of folks selling their souls in Louisiana, as well as out here. Oh, I moved out here in 2007. You'll find it's all got just me in it. I need to hurry up, my arms. Sore as anything. Blue-eyed DNA taking over from brown-eyed DNA. Both with the eyes and the body. It's a long process. Come see me in person. Let's get started building a better world. tear down this great wall of evil, and let's get started. And yeah, don't ask permission of those in the great wall of evil. One, you'll be asking permission of folks who are going to put you to work in the wall. And two, a lot of folks who know where they're headed will try to get you doing the same thing. Come see the handsome bald guy. Let's get started building a better world. Have wit will travel. Oh, not Louisiana. It's too hot, too rainy. Certainly not Utah. Remember to call them up. Devil insists that they spend 3 hours worshiping him and his lies in those Utah temples and temples elsewhere. Call them up. Ask them, how do you reach mountain? How do you show up on this caller ID, call log, call record? When else will I not show up? Get that reaction. Whatever Walmart managers across the country say, whatever they say at that Devil's Temple on Sunday, that's been 3 hours there. You got a good chance of catching them. Post. And yeah, if you're from my past and you can't reach me by phone, come see me in person. That is, unless you're part of that great wall of evil. On their way to the best health care plan around. Descendants of descendants to witness Eleanor and Edgar.